Hi Sagittarius, welcome in. My name is Lissett, and I am here with your Manifestation Activation Tarot reading and Chakra Cleanse. What I have done is I've performed a full chakra cleanse of negative beliefs. You can find the detailed itemized negative beliefs that were released, from which chakra, under which category, itemized, under my community tab, and you can see the true positive beliefs that I activated in place of those negative limiting beliefs. So what I do next is I go in with the Sacred Geometry Oracle by Lon, and I use a spread based on the 7 Hermetic Principles of Manifestation. I find the frequencies that are available for my viewer in the light, anybody working with the archetype of Sagittarius, and this cleanse is applied to wherever Sagittarius energy sits in your personal natal chart, okay? So you apply it however makes sense to you, okay? So this is a co-creative art. I find the frequencies that are available. I show you the sacred geometry, the colors, and as this video is uploading later, I will also activate with my magnet these frequencies for my viewer in the light. Once I receive the frequencies, I pull with the Rider-Waite-Smith system, and I get a storyline so that you can see what resonates for you and what doesn't. And please take what resonates and, leave what doesn't, okay? So that being said, oh, and at the end I go in for some channel messages with these All Things Intuitive tarot cards, these oracle cards that I love to channel with, straight channeling at the end. So, okay, Sagittarius, if you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everybody involved, let's get started. Let's go, everybody. Here we are. 7 cards, please, Spirit. Let's go. Thank you. In the headspace, we've got integration. In the heart space, we've got healing. In the correspondence between the two, we've got coherence. What can change is authority. What won't be changed is prosperity. Your overall rhythm is divine feminine, and your overall vibration is synergy. Okay, now that we've got those, let us go in with the Rider-Waite-Smith system. I will draw the energy, and we will get a storyline. Thanks for your patience, Sagittarius. As I'm doing this, please take a moment. Ask yourself, what have I been thinking about lately? Because what you think about, you will attract to yourself. What have I been feeling about lately? What are those thoughts evoking? What kind of emotions, energy and motion do my thoughts bring toward me? So this is how I'd like you to think about your thoughts and your emotions. They correspond and correlate with one another. All right, so thanks, Sagittarius. Let's go. Okay, so let's get all the cards, Spirit says. Okay, Sagittarius, you're fiery. We are going to get right into it. We are not going to waste any time here. Let's go. So, thank you, Spirit. Okay, in the highest living light, the first position here is with the principle of mentalism. What you think about, you will attract to yourself. And you have the frequency of integration, number 30. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Integration. It's good for you. Just allow your subconscious to take a look at the shapes and the colors. I'll put a picture up in my community tab if you are driving or otherwise occupied, and you can just have a quick look, okay? So, okay, paired with that, you've got the 8 of Swords. This 8 of Swords is like a Russian doll in a tomb. This is crazy. Is she wrapped like a mummy? No, she's bonded up with some rope. Okay, have a look. 8 of Swords. Integration. So you're trying to integrate all of the innermost parts of yourself. Are we recording? Here we are. Good. So you're trying to integrate all of your innermost parts of yourself. And I see that actually in order to get down to your deepest subconscious self, with the rope and these knots being tied, I'm actually seeing the rope as a certain type of bondage, a protection over yourself. I'm seeing the knots as a protective kind of knot work, that you went into your own shell here, Sagittarius, with integration in the mind space, the frequency of integration. And then I'm seeing like all of these outer layers, and then on the innermost layer, so these are like the higher chakra colors, and on the innermost layer it goes straight into solar plexus yellow. In the middle is this delightful, the color of the sacral, right? So of pure delight, enthusiasm. And so I'm just seeing that that is what's on the inside that you're accessing, and I'm seeing the rest of this as you having like a force field almost around your mind space. So I'm seeing boundaries up here, and some inner work, some deep inner work here. 8 of Swords. What else? She's on the shore of this ocean here, and there's just fire. What is it? Yes, I see fire here, and it's a swords card. So that's crazy. Here you're a fire sign, and I'm seeing fire here on the beach of where this woman you see at the bottom, these colors. Wait, it's on the side. It's like it's the side. It's right here. It's so funny. I'm getting used to it. So, well, I'm seeing that fire there, and I'm just seeing you protecting yourself. What is it? What else? Oh, deep inner, so you're integrating some of your inner child stuff. I see that you had to cut out, you had to turn your attention deep within yourself. I see that you did some work, some binding work. So you might have binded some, bound yourself up in a protective, I'm seeing you binding yourself away from negativity, away from anything that would make it unsafe for you to express your inner child, is what I see here. I see you intentionally making this separation between you and anything that would hinder you. So you intentionally turned the 8 of Swords has to do with not seeing something willfully, not seeing it. A lot of the time it has to do with avoidance, when you are just choosing not to see what's right in front of you. And yes, I see that here, and you're integrating the lessons you learned. And the lessons that I see here have to do with boundaries and have to do with safe containment. I'm seeing some magics going on over here, some intentional magic. And when I say magic, I mean using your entire essence, all of your focused awareness on the task of creating a safe space, even in the midst of chaos, even with the waves crashing on the shore, even with fires on the shore, on the way down to the water on the dock. I'm seeing this lightning crashing down, and I'm seeing you in this almost death and rebirth here, intentional. I'm seeing this, and you're integrating what you learned. So you're probably coming out of some type of hermit mode or something like this, and starting to integrate. It doesn't have to be like a complete hermit mode. You could have been holding a certain part of yourself back, so a certain space in your life. It could be, I'm getting this idea of a gamer, or of like, so say you have buddies that you game with, and maybe you took a break from that to focus on some other part of your life, or something like I'm getting games. I'm getting like so different spaces in your life that you play. So it doesn't have to be traditional games either. It can be something that gets you enthusiastic, as games did. But so I see you pulling back out of your creative space for a little while, Sagittarius, and I see you doing some cleaning up of the kind of people and the kind of things that you want around you as you're creating. So I'm seeing you doing this. So okay, moving forward, that's a lot. Integration in the headspace. So you are attracting, this is it, you're attracting exactly what you are, but not what is around you, what you are on the deepest innocence that you carry, that you've ever experienced. And I'm seeing a lot of intentional intentional framework here, protective work here. So moving forward in the heart space, you've got the frequency of healing. This is correlated with the principle of polarity because we traverse all the different poles of emotions. This is number 29, healing. Okay, I see. So this is also reminding me of some Hiroshima's coming to me. So some bombing or something, and maybe even the idea of a shelter or something like that, of just like so much chaos, so much ruin, that you go in within yourself for safety, to find a safety, experience multiple deaths, rebirths and deaths, rebirth of your inner child now. And what are you coming up into here with healing? The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Number 29, healing. With the Three of Wands. Okay. This Three of Wands, guys, he's always he's so tough looking, really. The Three of Wands here with healing and all of this green. The colors are, they're so beautiful. Look at how they like match perfectly with the card. Do you see? So healing in the heart space, integration in the mind space. You're trying to integrate all of this healing work that you've done, and you're walking through a portal here. And the only thing you're taking through this portal is what is safe contained within this kind of Russian doll, the different layers of who you are. I see these deep protected parts of you coming out and shining in some type of manifestation that you're applying here with healing. And then the Three of Wands is a portal card. But see, the Three of Wands, this guy is very strong. He reminds me of this guy in Groot. Like, he's not as big, but he's like the simple guy, the bald guy. I forgot what his name was. That's who he reminds me of. Not in Groot, in Guardians of the Galaxy. You know that big guy? Kind of muscle guy. That's what it reminds me of. So I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but it's just like very protective. Maybe you have a protective spirit. Maybe you have a spirit that is got some Asian eyes and chubby face and some. So I'm seeing a very strong person, very strong back as well here. This could be a guide or something, or somebody that you know, maybe somebody providing you safe containment, or one of your spirit guides or ancestors or something like this. So this is what I see, very strong, the frequency of healing in the heart, and then the energy of stepping through a portal of healing and a safe space here for your creation. I don't know what it is though that you want to convey here after this kind of, I said Hiroshima, that's devastating. So you're integrating what you may have learned in some devastating situation, some devastation. So, you know, unimaginable. So and the thing is that was human destruction, you know, the worst. So it's like this vibe of just totally fucked all the way around, like how, you know, and then being impacted so personally by this event. So it could have been a tower moment or something. It's just like the idea of having to accept the deep darkness that comes along with human beings and their necessity to control with fear and power and control. And I see you integrating what you've learned by navigating, being affected heavily by that vibration of a dark, denser vibration in the world. So, and I see this is healing. You're integrating what you learned by healing and sharing this with, like you're safe now. Like you're safe. I just see you first protecting yourself. Maybe you called in a spirit, like a spirit like that. I don't know. These knots, I'm remembering this book, this book about dragons. Women were dragons or something. When women were dragons, forgive me, I am channeling. But the woman there would do knot work, so beautiful and intricate, and it was very secretive. But everybody knew what it was, and it was hush hush. And I'm seeing this kind of very protective knot work. So maybe some protective healing work that come down through the ancestral tree. So with the principle of correspondence, as above, so below, you have got coherence, number 13. 13. coming into coherence. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Coherence. Oh, with the Lovers, this is wonderful. It's beautiful. I love it. This just came out in the same position in one of the last two readings. I can't remember if it was Scorpio or Libra. So this is your first major arcana. Major arcanas in this spread indicate to me a destined path, a step on the destined path of the hero, of the fool and the fool's journey, or the hero's journey here. Number, what is it? No, why can't I read Roman numerals? The Lovers is 6. so excuse me, that's a little embarrassing. What? Hold on, guys. It's a Gemini card. So there's these two faces of this necessity to heal the inner child, integrate and come out of your like Russian doll, so to speak, the innermost doll coming out, and now the opportunity for that doll to grow and evolve. So it's almost like all of these layers of yourself that you've had over all these years, and then however long you've lived, and then coming to a point where you were affected by some grand thing that actually helped you shed all of that programming that was on top of you, exposed you to your inner child, the most innocent, beautiful place of yourself, along the way, learning how to protect yourself, whatever guides came through, however you did it. I'm seeing you deep in your essence, very strong essence, like contained deeper and deeper into the smallest little Russian doll. I'm seeing that Russian doll, all the other parts of you shed, that little Russian doll coming out and actually being nurtured and protected, but in this kind of strong energy, being protected and healing. So this is a huge manifestation. And then this Lover's card is a commitment, a deep commitment, and maybe you have a relationship coming into coherence, coming together. It could be possibly that, okay? You may have done some serious healing work for a relationship since it's the Lovers. It's the Gemini card though, so this also has to do, it's an air card. It's got to do with this mercurial energy, very, it's kind of impatient, but great with networking, with, toggling between the two masks, kind of good cop, bad cop in one person kind of thing. So this is what I mean. This Lover's card, though, it has to do with a big commitment. So it could be a recommitment also to your relationship or your job, to yourself, okay? This is Gemini energy. I see it here as above, so below with the Lover's card. Beautiful. Let's hydrate. Okay, all right, Sagittarius, let's go. What else? Anything else with this Lover's card? So your creative energy is gonna really be top tier. I'm seeing sherbet. I'm seeing sherbet ice cream, or sorbet, or however it's called. Orange, like orange or dreamsicle kind of sweetness. So I love it. That's beautiful. So moving forward, and what can be changed? You've got the principle of cause and effect. What can be changed? Every action has a reaction. It's number 10, authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. Authority, number 10. Have a look. So hold on, Sagittarius. So what I have here with authority, the principle of cause and effect, okay? Every action has a reaction. Authority, I've already showed it to you. So it's with the 7 of Cups, and I see that things were too ambiguous for you. You had to get into your own authority. You took back your own power. Simple. It's just that straightforward. There were too many things. There were too many things being offered all around you, okay? And I see you, literally, I just saw this image standing up from the ground, like standing up from a place of meditation, standing up in a fluid movement from the ground and holding all this energy up at the top and saying, this is what I'm going to focus on, myself, my own essence. This is what I see here. And I see sacred geometry up above him too. He's holding up what's really important to him, okay? Beautiful sacred geometry, and that's a fetus inside. So it's probably like a fetus inside of a womb. It looks like the sacred flower. So you were maybe muddled in this ambiguity of what to do, I don't know what. And when it comes to the principle of cause and effect, what did you change? You decided to stand up for what you believe in and say F the rest. So that's what I see moving forward. And what won't be changed, this is the principle of gender, because we need gender for reproduction, so it won't be changed. It's the frequency of prosperity, number 36. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. Okay? It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So, okay, prosperity, this is beautiful. I love this card. There's so much going on. It's such a fun card. It's like the frequency are dancing on the card right in front of me. It's like I can see them. And this is all about including everything that makes our body, mind, heart, and soul and spirit sing. Okay, so prosperity, the frequency of prosperity, it's number 36, right? And that's a great number for manifestation. And it's here with the 6 of Cups. Beautiful, perfect. Another 6, another multiple of 3 here. 6 of Cups has to do with past life things. So, or if you don't want to go, it could also have to do with your child, what happened when you were a child, some childlike tendencies. And I'm seeing that come through. So this is a message that for you to access this prosperity, this is exactly what you had to do. You had to get in touch with that inner child, and you had to give that inner child a safe space, and actually also get rid of whatever programming, oppression, limiting beliefs that were put around your inner child to allow you to feel so safe to play, to be yourself and know yourself enough to make this kind of Gemini decision and to be in this mercurial Gemini energy. So playful banter, like things like that, actually playing in the adult world in a way that you maybe hadn't felt safe to be that way for a long time or something. And I see this happening here, that your prosperity is not going to be changed. You need to be like in this childlike wonder. You need to be creating whatever your art is for you to reach your prosperity. This is the message, okay? You see this like beautiful mechanism of prosperity. It has to do with everything that makes your heart sing in all the realms of creation, okay? With the 6 of Cups here. Look. So make your art, hang your art, even if it's crooked, okay? Do it. Like, just keep expressing yourself however you can, and on this journey of self-expression, you will find your prosperity. I see that you've created a space and taken back your authority, and also, even with that authority, have made a serious decision with the Lover's card. So please, for this manifestation to come into fruition smoothly, I'm recommending that in order for you to be prosperous, touch base with your inner child, your past life skills, maybe even play with your children, sit down and have a tea party or something. I don't know. There's some cake here. So, okay, here we go. Let's go. So your overall rhythm, I equate this with, this is the principle of rhythm, and I equate this with your patterns and the patterns that you follow in and out of your creative flow, okay, Sagittarius? So how you go into your creative flow, how you come out of it, the patterns that are conducive to give you the best kind of flow. That's what this frequency is, divine feminine. So time to be receptive, okay, Sagittarius? Number 21, divine feminine. The frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. So you might be grounding, you might be going out, working with Mother Earth a lot. I'm seeing somebody's feet in the lake right now and splashing water, like very, like just the tips of the toes. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling somebody really like playfully enjoying it, but only the tips of the toes going into the water. I don't know, maybe that was you. So, okay, the frequency of divine feminine supports being receptive and nurturing. And so also giving yourself the grace to enjoy and receive the pleasures of life, okay? Your prosperity here is saying that you need to be for your prosperity to be coming through, connecting with your inner child and making sure that you can feel enthusiasm and everything like that, and create stuff like this, be playful. And now I'm seeing that in that state, state of mind is how you're going to be receiving your downloads in this frequency of divine feminine, and of course we're going to activate it. It's here with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles has been in this position for the last reading too, or the one right before that. So this guy is surfing. He's surfing on an infinity sign through, it looks like he's surfing through the sand. What is this? What? He's hovering over the sand. There's a pyramid, and this is connecting all different realms. So this Two of Pentacles is connecting all different realms. There's a pyramid, there's a city, like high rises in the city, there's a desert, and then at first I thought it was a surfboard, but he's standing on a figure 8, the infinity sign, holding up these two. So this is your divine feminine, and I'm saying this is how you're going to receive your downloads, okay? So I'm seeing just downloads coming in from this is like different realms in one. This is different dimensions. This is time combined into one place and space. So with all this infinite loop, everything is connected, and all of the time is an illusion. And I'm seeing this. Your overall rhythm, you might be spacing out a lot, to be honest. You might be finding yourself spacing out with the like normal day-to-day decisions, like this or that or this or whatever. You may be somebody who relies heavily on your routine, and you're maybe right now really, I'm just seeing somebody who's daydreaming a lot right now and receiving some downloads, somebody who's receiving some feeling of levitation during meditation. Like I'm just seeing you under a tree feeling like you're raising up out of your body in meditation. Okay, and it does look like he's like on this infinite like surfboard supposedly. Okay, so your divine feminine energy is very receptive. Like your rhythm right now, you, like for instance, because it's the rhythm, we'll just put an example. Like right now, if you had a dance partner, they would be leading. Like you're in the divine feminine energy, so it's like you're in a dance with the universe, and the universe is leading you. You're allowing it to. And then like these little, like there's some small decisions that you're just following your intuition with. I see, like I see you shopping through timelines. Like I just see you shopping through timelines, but like on a different dimension. So like your higher self is pulling all kinds of things together for this manifestation, whatever you're applying this reading to. Okay, Sagittarius, moving forward, your overall vibration here is number one, synergy. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Synergy, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. 5 of Cups, my gosh, and this has to do with this devastation that triggered you. This devastation that triggered you, like this made you have to go like back in time with revision work and everything with divine feminine. So, okay, synergy, did I show you already? Here, have a look, guys. It's got like that neon color too, like some bright ice cream. I just see, like maybe have some, yeah, maybe have some punch or something, like, that they used to serve at like dances, that kind of thing. So I don't know, maybe you want to serve it at a gathering or something. The 5 of Cups, what do I see? I love that this 5 of Cups has no person in it. Oh, actually this is a person drowning. Murr. And this all-seeing eye, I'm seeing an angel walking over you with synergy. Never seen before combinations and unions. This new relationship, if you're calling in or committing to a relationship, it may be unconventional in some way, shape, or form. And it also has to do with co-creation, giving birth to a new reality. So just approaching the world with this manifestation from a new angle and not allowing whatever it was that put you in this regretful energy, making you feel like you're drowning. Okay, whenever you felt like that, there were angels watching over you with this eye. Okay, I see this all-seeing eye watching over you in all this synergy. Okay, well, you're in your divine feminine energy. Okay, Sagittarius, let's hydrate, and then we'll get another draw with the Rider-Waite-Smith. I just feel like this reading is a little disjointed, but sometimes when it's a really good reading, I'm just in a high channeled state, so this is for someone, right? So, okay, let's go Spirit in the highest loving light. March 2025, manifestation, activation, tarot reading. Only the highest loving light frequencies can operate in this space. Thank you, Father God. Let's just try that one more time. Let's cleanse. Only the highest loving light frequencies are allowed in this space. Yeah, let's just do that for ourselves. Okay, slow it down. 7 cards, please, Spirit and highest loving light for Sagittarius. Look at all the cards. Oh my God, the 5 of Cups came out again with this integration. I knew it. With this Hiroshima kind of, there was some regret. Like, it was out of your hands, whatever happened. It really was out of your hands. Like, it was a product of the circumstances kind of thing. Like, okay, keep going. Let's keep going. It's like you don't ask your parents to be born, supposedly, and you're just, like, raised in an environment like this. Like, you really didn't have a hand in it. You're just affected by it. So let's move forward. Let's see. So the integration number 30 with this 8 of Swords, where you were in this 5 of water energy, things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk, and I see you're like integrating what you learned from that. Like, I think you're very grateful right now, Sagittarius. I just see you like living in gratitude because you have experienced some crap, like some disappointment, serious disappointment, where you had to really intentionally heal yourself and connect with your ancestors and everything, where you had to sit in your own essence and learn how to love that, learn how to love your own magic, and learn how to really love and nurture it, protect it. You had to, because this was like somebody drowning in this 5 of Cups over here, and now look at these cups are beneath the water, gone. Let it go. You let it go. You, by learning how to let go what you couldn't control, now you're integrating this into your life, into this manifestation. So, oh my gosh, okay, I just got a sneak peek. We got another major down here. So, okay, so in the heart space with healing, and the 3 of Wands with these beautiful heart and solar colors, solar plexus colors, the Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, restless, I wanted to say rest assured, but it actually says self-assured and restless. Knight of Fire, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Times of the essence. I can't even speak. What is this? Clear it in the throat. It's mine. Okay. Think things through carefully. So, okay, kind of like I had to think through, why am I tripping over my words? No, calm it down. Okay. So healing the heart space in the solar plexus. Okay, so healing and being confident in that, nurturing that inner child, being so safe to walk through this portal of healing with this really strong protector energy. Okay, and I did see an Asian spirit there, strong. So the Knight of Fire, though, I see this is like you being ready to move in your heart space. You're so healed now. Like, you're confident. This is heart space with healing. The green is the heart color, the color for the heart chakra. The yellow is the color for the solar plexus chakra. I'm seeing you very confident enough to operate in Knight of Wands energy should opportunity arise. So I'm seeing this as a very good opportunity, possibly for your manifestation. Something inspired passionately, or something sprung upon you, some opportunity sprung upon you where you need to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And I see you ready. Like, I see you that you have stayed ready. You don't need to get ready when this opportunity that is passionate arises, because you have done this healing in the heart space, and Spirit's wanting to reiterate with this solar plexus energy, you be confident, because you are that which what you weren't before. And that's why that which you didn't have before is coming into your life now. You are ready to deal with it. You are equipped. Follow your passion in the heart space moving forward. Oh, see, there's an evolution of this Knight of Wands into the King of Wands, or King of Fire. So with coherence, as above, so below, things are coming together. Maybe your dreams are coming together. With this, you're getting this commitment. You're going to get this lover. You're going to get this commitment. You're going to get this business partner. You are going to get this company to sign on the dotted line and make the commitment. This Lover's card means a commitment, good, bad, and ugly, okay? And also it has to do with this high mercurial energy. And I'm just seeing that. So with the King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic, focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. And that could actually be your lover here. This is an abundant union. They're covered in honey and bees. This is a very abundant union, okay? And it's saying here, focus, focus, focus. And this is, so Gemini energy is also air energy. This is fire. So this might be now your new lover, your new partner is a trusted advisor. You guys can focus and you can communicate what you need. Okay, let's see. Ooh, check out this. Look at this card, my gosh. Let's see if I can get it in the image in for you guys. Communicate with vision, be a leader. You can trust yourself, okay? The solar plexus energy is showing me that you can trust yourself. You're going to bring this manifestation into coherence. Here, look. Okay? With this major arcana of the Lover's card, it's perfect. It's beautiful. As above, so below. Get ready for things to start moving. This is what I see, Sagittarius. So things are going to start moving. You may have been like at a standstill, being really analyzing things, asking yourself, weighing pros and cons, and kind of just vegging out, maybe even just doing Sag things. I don't know. Just kind of feeding your mind. I see here getting lost in the sauce of some type of intellectual thing also, but like following your passions. You are a fiery sign. I love this Gemini energy coming in and waving the fuels, this fire, fueling it with this Knight of Fire energy and this King of Fire energy, because at the end, I can't hold the secret anymore. You've got the Lover's card twice. So sure, you've got the Five of Cups twice, but now you've got the Lover's card as a result of that twice. What? Okay, so, but let's do things in order. Okay, I have my tea. Hold on. Green tea, ginger, cloves, yummy. Okay, my little potion. So authority and what you can change, like, are we recording? Yeah. So in what you can change authority, the frequency of authority, right? You chose to take your power back, your own authority. With the Seven of Cups, there were too many options, too much ambiguity. You were like over it. No, you took your authority back. And now we've got the Nine of Fire. Ooh, more fire, Sagittarius. Come with it. Nine of Fire, what? Ooh, and there's another dragon. So there's a dragon here. With the King of Fire, there's this beautiful dragon. Okay. And now I see it's the fire dragon apparently in this deck. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. You are in your authority. Don't you dare give up, okay? Have courage and believe in yourself. Okay, you may be coming up to some opposition, but it's not going to affect you. Like, you're already at the last leg of this manifestation. I told you that some opportunities, that the ball is going to start to get rolling now for you. Something's going on with this manifestation, Sagittarius. Clear it in the throat. But you're healed up in the heart. You've got both the Knight and the King of Fire. So you have already become that which you need to be to uphold this manifestation. And so you just have courage and you keep on walking. This is not like the Seven of Wands where you have to put energy into defending yourself. This is the Nine of Wands. You're almost at a completion here, or at a completion to walk through that Three of Wands energy that I saw there. So So moving forward, what won't be changed? Let's see. Let's see what you got. What do you got, Sag? So number 36, prosperity, and what won't be changed with this. You need to be always, you need to be in your safe space. You need to do the things that make your heart sing. Okay, sweetheart, please do it. Like, please do the things that make you feel enthusiastic. You don't need to be childlike or immature, but you need to allow yourself. We connect to our inner child and heal our inner child so that in our waking days, no matter what age you are, how much life experience you have, you can feel as authentic and vulnerably enthusiastic as a child might before the troubles of the world come in. And that's what Spirit is saying. Like, for your prosperity, you need to keep up your spiritual cleansings and keep following your passion. You are a Sagittarius. There's so much fire energy here. So keep following your passions, okay? Keep it up. And if you need some mental stimulation, that's definitely there for you with the Lover's card, Gemini, the Gemini Major Arcana card here, showing up twice. So this is huge. This is big for you. So, but it's paired here with the Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. You see, so you don't need to be acting immature like a small child. You can be rising up in your emotions now from those 2 5 of Cups into the Knight of Water. Falling in love or wedding proposals. Ooh, what? So people are going to be falling in love with you. You can't change it. You're going to be in this prosperous energy. You're going to be enthusiastic, and that's just naturally going to bring your magnetic, darling, okay? You're a manifester in my readings. You're here because you can manifest. The need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. I told you things were going to start going, and I said to be ready. So possibly have a seasonal, weather appropriate outfit in mind, because somebody might be picking you up and calling you up and inviting you out, and it might be a very good opportunity for you. I see this happening over here. So, oh my gosh, 10 of Water. So you have evolved from this 5 of Cups twice. Now you've got the 10 of Cups in your overall rhythm. Divine Feminine 21 with this 2 of Pentacles. Okay, you're just like, so that's it. So let's read it. So a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. And this is this energy of, like I said, I think you might be like spacing out in the house or whatever. Like, I'm just seeing kind of like this housewife vibe or something, like some, doesn't have to be a housewife. You could be a man, but like just having to do these traditional woman's things, like the house chores and keeping up the energy. And I'm even seeing a man sweeping the front, like doing energy work, like keeping your home where your family is, your happy emotional life, like keeping that intact, keeping the energy up. And then maybe because you're in this Divine Feminine energy that I'm seeing, you like staying on like maybe some type of framework that you have for your home, framework that you have for the upkeep of your environment, wherever it may be. Gender isn't specific here, but I'm seeing Divine Feminine very receptive to where maybe you're like spirit, because I was like seeing like all these different timelines and stuff, and I'm just seeing like upgrades, downloads. I'm seeing, you having spiritual work done on you, or you doing spiritual work. And so forgive yourself if you're a little bit distracted during your days, okay? Because you're just moving towards your happiness, and you're having to integrate some higher level consciousness things into the real world that you don't even maybe understand. You're transmuting, you're an alchemist, and you're calling on help, and you're walking a new path. So maybe that's why I'm not able to tell you exactly what is making you, because sometimes I can say that is this happening because of that, but what I see is that, oh, I lost it. This is just some healing going on. Like, the more connected you are to your heart space, you're gonna go on in life. And this was a very, I said Hiroshima, sweetheart. So that is something that affects generations cultures, this was heavy impacts. So on your path, you have some certain frameworks to keep your environment up, your home up, the energy clean, the place clean. Maybe you're in, maybe even it has to do with your temple, keeping your temple clean, listening to what your temple needs. Maybe this is an accurate, I put this tea together as a potion for my body, and everything in it has a certain point, intentional. So what I see is that you're maybe making these choices, that you're getting downloads, but you're really riding the astral right now because of healing. There's going to need to be healing when you're integrating what you've learned from some big experience, some big awakening where you had to shed all kinds of layers of yourself. So this is why sometimes you may get a little bit distracted from your framework of your life and your everyday rhythm. Spirit says that's because you're building this, and there's just got to be some filtering, some transmutation going on. This is outside entities. This is spirit, your guides, your ancestors, whoever you work with, whoever you have called, the white light, to, your subconscious could be doing some inner healing in your everyday rhythm. So please don't be so hard on yourself. If you find yourself getting distracted, just being accepting, notice, what do I have to do next? Hold on, bring yourself back to the moment and keep on going. So this is for your happiness. You've got this. Okay, moving forward here now in the overall vibration. We said I couldn't hold the secret. So you did have synergies, your overall vibration, all these different things happening synergistically, also with your healing and with helping you to incorporate, integration, helping you to incorporate the lessons that you learned, integrate those things into your daily life. Is an example, by walking. So walking your path, and that just shows how much you've healed from this. And so as you're integrating, sometimes shadows pop up, some very hard things pop up, and that's why this 10 of water, this is why you got to come back to yourself. There's some synergy going on. You're shifting and things are changing into the timeline that's necessitated for this manifestation. So, and then the 5 of Cups energy is getting integrated, but here we go, like I said, you've also got the Lovers. So you have 5 of Cups twice, and then the evolution to the Lovers card. This beautiful Gemini energy, it's your entire, people are probably so attracted to you. The first Lovers card is them covered in honey and water. Look at them dripping and dripping. Sacral energy, being protective of your sacral energy is very important here. Okay, let's see the Lovers, number 6. I was right. I read the Roman numeral earlier, right? I was like, I love this, and I'm so excited. Let me calm down. The Lovers, number 6. Archangel Raphael. Immediate, intimate. Well, I'm saying immediate. This lover may be coming in really fast. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health, and this could be like a homie lover friend, like a best friend, somebody that you do love, that you can easily say, I love you. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship if that's not what you're looking for. Please apply this to your manifestation activation in the way. This could be a wonderful business partner that you guys feel so safe with each other to create that you go to all new heights. So you just take it as it resonates, okay, darling Sagittarius? Or like I said, a recommitment to your relationship and love. Something like this. Ooh, this was a beautiful reading. So let's clean up a little bit and we'll get into the channeling with the All Things Intuitive Oracle cards. I just clean up so that when this video is uploading, I can just really quick activate this stuff and get it out to you guys as soon as possible. Try to keep everything current. This is timeless. My activations last for about 30 days, and so you just save it to a list, and later on, if you feel like you need a boost, you come back and you watch and spend some time with me. Okay? So let's go. Let's go. Ooh, let's hydrate. Okay, now I saw some stuff, but let's see if Spirit wants to expand on that with the In the Shadows Oracle deck. What is it? Like, these cards still want to talk. What? Justice. You're going to get justice for what you went through, okay? Okay, I said it. Okay, let's go. Three cards, please. What are the shadows that need to be discussed here, please? Spirit and the highest love and light. Sagittarius, manifestation activation, March 2025. I want 3 cards, please. Oh, did we ask you what you want, young lady? This is what my spirits are like, yeah. We heard you. We know what you asked for. Okay, here we go. I am different now. Oh, that's it. They only give me 1. That's okay then, hon. My spirits humble me. I wondered how far this would go. You don't want to talk about the shadows, I understand. I'm different now. I wondered how far this would go. I understand, guys. It's okay. Let's see. 1 more, please. You're so easy to see through. So what do I see here? I'm different now. I wondered how far this would go. You're so easy to see through. I'm getting a response with the all things intuitive messages of closure. These can be from your spirit guides, your ancestors, okay? So this is just going to give me a good reflection here. I'm different now. I'm learning so much from you. This is what I'm saying. Like, you're different. It changed you, wherever that situation was. Whatever that traumatic situation, chaotic situation was, it changed you, but you decided it didn't change you for the worse. It changed you to go do some inner reflection, to look at yourself, to take back your authority. And now, like with the healing frequency in your heart space and authority and what you can change, you're different now. You're integrating this new self. People are learning from you, okay? I wondered how far this would go. I wondered how far this would go. There was one point in the reading where I saw other people. So, but I think that was so traumatic that actually, whatever that situation was, like the people involved, they're not questioning why you would separate yourself. It's so obvious. Like they would all probably separate themselves from that situation, whatever it was. Well, like most people would just like not want to deal with that part of their life like anymore, and they would understand if you would put distance between yourself. So I wondered how far it would go. Happiness is not a betrayal of me. This is you saying to yourself, like in the past, like this is like your future self saying to your current self, how far are you gonna let that trauma affect you? It's not gonna be a betrayal of like, you can let that version of yourself go, that you can try to accept. You don't have to let go of any part of yourself. You can accept and love that version of yourself that was dealing with that bad situation, that you were confused and you did some things that you're ashamed of. There were some shameful things you did, but that you were under chaos and conflict, probably looking for comfort in any way that you could, probably had to go through some serious stuff before you realized you had to go within. And so how far did it go? It doesn't matter, because now here you are. Your future self is saying to you, your higher self is saying, be happy, don't punish yourself for what you may have done in a crisis situation. That's the message. You're so easy to see through. Please acknowledge me. So you may have been purposely ignoring some people too. You may have been purposely ignoring, and I saw that in intentional 8 of Swords energy, tunnel vision, going within intentionally, not paying attention. And you're so easy to see through. Maybe not anymore. Please acknowledge me. This is your inner child. This is what you needed to do. Maybe other people you were easily manipulated, so maybe that's what you're doing. Like, I wonder how far this would go. Maybe you were being easily manipulated or something. Not easily, like some people thought it was easy, but that's just because you maybe have never dealt with that situation or been exposed to people that would exploit you. Like, maybe you just don't expect people to exploit you. You shouldn't, like, especially if you're not the type of person that does that. So, you know, they thought you were gullible. They thought you were easy to see through. and you made some choices that if you would have let that shame and guilt linger around for much longer, then that would have been like punishing your future self. Your future self like came to you even then. You may be doing revision work even now to this day, saying happiness is not a betrayal of me, having to fight for your own life, for your own happiness. Heal yourself and let go of those parts that would disempower you or make you feel shame for something that you did when you were in fight or flight mode. So, and you did, you acknowledged yourself. You acknowledged and loved yourself. So this is what I see here. So I didn't know how to comfort you. So that's a message from somebody, for you from somebody. So maybe it's saying, please acknowledge me. And now another one is what was it? I can't even remember. Whatever that was that they said, there was something about they didn't know how to comfort you, and something needed to be acknowledged, and you had to do it all on your own. Other people were needing to be healed too at that time. So these are messages of love from the universe. Okay, let's see. Let's quell whatever this is. Like, I'm sorry you had to go through this. So let's keep going, Sagittarius. Thanks for spending this time with me. I love it. 3 cards, please. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. I saw that this is like, it's not a betrayal of your old self or maybe some trauma bonds to be happy here and now, okay? So lean on your inner circle during this time. You probably built up a new inner circle. So divine feminine or your spirit guides, okay? Lean on your support team. Unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you need. So you're so easy to see through. Please acknowledge me. And this person, they didn't know how to comfort you. That was what the other card was. And now they were unavailable. The person was unable to give you all that you deserved. You really wanted some acknowledgement. You really needed that. Like it was obvious to everyone. And somebody was like, so maybe that's why you were able to do this tunnel vision. And so there were some people that were supposed to be supporting you, and they just deliberately dismissed you. Like, and everyone could see. Like, everyone could see that you were hurting. Everyone could see that this was these people's place and role in your life to comfort you, to acknowledge you. And everyone could see that they were deliberately unavailable. Everyone saw that. And so when it was time for you to heal, being around all this conflict and confusion, having to create a space where you could be yourself, when it came to that, that's why you were able to turn your energy so sharply away from them, because of the example they set when they did it to you. And you said, okay, you did it back to them, but not in a malicious way or to get revenge, but because you needed your own attention. You needed to see the truth about yourself without depending on these caregivers who ever neglected you. Now moving forward, the universe says vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Now you had the Lovers twice. Trust yourself. Trust your new relationship. I see that you've been through some shit. You've been through some things. Some people were supposed to be there with you and they weren't. Okay, let's move forward. So we're going to look at your divine masculine and your divine feminine energies. Okay, and then that will be, you're going to attract a reflection to that, okay? Or could you take these readings, use your own discernment. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please don't make any major life decisions on these readings, but you know how to apply the divine masculine and feminine. This could represent your relationship or just your energies on the inside, okay? 3 cards, please, Spirit, in the highest living light. Sagittarius. I know you don't feel the same. I have too much to lose. I want you so badly. Again, under please acknowledge me. Under unavailable, it says I want you so badly. I know you don't feel the same. I have too much to lose. I want you so badly. You knew those people who were neglecting you. This could have been an old relationship. You knew that they were not feeling the same that you did. You had to turn your attention back into yourself with that Eight of Swords. You had to look at, they're saying, I want you. You're saying, like, it says, look, please acknowledge me, unavailable. I want you so badly. I can't reach out. Like, there's some people that they had their inner blocks, their healing prevented them from reaching out and doing the right thing. And you were like, you know what? I know you don't feel the same. The way that you cut your attention so sharp away from me when I needed you so desperately, I'm going to cut my attention away from you, turn it back into myself, because you don't feel the same about me as I feel the same as I feel about myself. You don't love me as much as I love myself. You turn it in sharp. Too much to lose. You saw your own worth here with authority. They couldn't reach out. They couldn't. They couldn't give you what you needed. They didn't take the action towards you the way they should have. Let's see what the Divine Feminine says. Nice, loving light, Sagittarius. Let's go. I know you don't feel the same. You created a safe space, even if it was just like, first of all, in your mind, and then that became a reflection. You started trusting yourself more and more. This was healing of a codependent relationship where they could depend on you and you couldn't depend on them. So I know you don't feel the same. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson, says the feminine energy. So masculine says, I know you don't feel the same. Your masculine energy, you knew. And now your feminine energy is saying you received the lesson. I have too much to lose. I will wait for a sign from you. So you were like, this is it. You're now in your divine feminine energy and your overall rhythm. So that's your daily rhythm. So I have too much to lose. Like, you did not want to lose your life at all just because these people were neglecting you. You may have been asking, help me. Like, how far are you going to let this go? Like, help me, you know? Or at least like return my feelings, or not return my feelings, but give me closure. So it's like, come on, take responsibility. Like, you're supposed to be here. Like, that's why the Lovers card is such a big deal. The Lovers came out twice. You take your commitment seriously. So now the masculine says, I have too much to lose, and you protected yourself with that Russian doll energy. And now I will wait for a sign from you for the divine feminine energy. So just waiting for the masculine aspect to feel safe enough. So your feminine energy is just waiting for the download, I think, for your next step. So be open and receptive. So I can't reach out. You were the best thing in my life. Like, I want you so badly, and I can't reach out came out for the masculine, and you were the best thing in my life. Like, really, that was the best thing in your life. Like that, like the people that you were depending on, the people that were supposed to take action to be there for you, they didn't. And even that, but that relationship was the best thing in your life. I think that you're like in reflection right now, looking back at some of the relationships that you accepted in the past, and it's not a betrayal of your old self to be happy now. Don't punish yourself for what you didn't know better about. Like, you do your best until you know better, and when you know better, then you do better, okay? Can't punish yourself for also like chasing after what you thought was going to make you happy, especially if that was a assigned role of somebody who was supposed to, like, who even claimed that they were going to protect you, or you know, they may hold the position of some type of caregiver, or somebody who was supposed to protect you in your life. So you're the best thing in my life. I want you so badly. You're the best thing in my life. I can't reach out. I am not available. This is a relationship that just fell right through. It could have just bombed your whole life. It could have been a friendship or something like that, but there's some very, like, not just unrequited, but almost a betrayal here, I see, between some relationship that you're healing from. So that could have felt like Hiroshima to you. I don't know. This is what I see here. Okay, moving forward, let's close out the reading with some all things, some wisdom of the Oracle deck, Oracle cards. Let's see. Okay, Sagittarius in the highest loving light. So just please don't be so hard on yourself for deciding to go within, to get back in touch with your inner child and do childish things like even if society frowns upon some of this inner child healing that you do, for you to feel like you're in a safe space because you're doing some manifestation here. I saw you studying and getting into like philosophical things, really following your heart, your passion here, Sagittarius. So, you know, when these old ideas or intrusive things come, I just see an intentional balancing of your feminine and masculine energies. So you may have started working on active listening, and that's beautiful. Like learning how to actively listening is a receptive path, is a receptive activity. But if you're actively listening, then you're integrating male and female aspects, and I see that like that kind of healing, like receptivity, but action too, and like healing that within yourself and your relationships. So, and a commitment to that with that Lover's card twice, because you don't want to be disappointed with the Five of Cups twice, like from earlier. So one more, okay. So let's see, okay. So message in a bottle came out. To the sea, what? And to be fair. Ooh. So what is it? Message in a bottle for Sagittarius. Oh, I was telling you to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, get an outfit ready. With that Knight of Wands energy, and then the King of Wands energy coming through. The Knight of Wands wanting to take passionate action and maybe not a lot of follow through, and then the King of Wands energy coming through, like taking passionate energy action, but putting the energy into making sure that not only does it get followed through, but everything is executed perfectly. I see this very passionate energy, a very actionable energy. So the divine masculine energy is now going to take the action that maybe people in the past didn't. So this is a revision work thing. Like this is, you maybe are revising an old manifestation, making things this time, this go around how you want them. So message in a bottle. This is just having to do with well, that's what I mean. Like you might get a call. There's an old school phone in there. Okay, but then like to the sea, like all this water energy, I saw those cups under there. We had the Seven of Cups earlier, Sagittarius. So your mood may be getting dampened here and there because there's, maybe it has to do with like the Pisces energy that's like in the air right now. Okay, this is Pisces season, Sag, but well, because I see to the sea, you may be going on a voyage soon or something. Like your message in a bottle is coming from over the sea. And then now you're going to the sea for it, okay? And you're doing it to balance out the scales, to be fair. So, okay, I love you, Sagittarius. That was your manifestation activations. Your reading for March 2025. My name is Carol Lissett, and I will see you next time. Bye.